just getting a post-match interview here at the Beehive after today's 2-1 defeat in the FA Trophy. Skip, start with you. Disappointing afternoon and another 1-goal narrow defeat.
Yeah, it was. Again, the one thing is we've gone out of the cup today, but we've given everything. So the one thing you can't throw at these lads, they didn't give everything. We had the better chances, I think, overall. We knew their style of play and how they play. I thought we've counteracted it well. We've switched off a couple of times, and it's cost us today. I think that's, I don't know, was that 5 defeats this year, all by a single goal. I threw a stat at the lads earlier in the week that 7 league games we conceded first in 6, we've conceded first today. And I said to Dave at half time, this is going to be, it didn't quite work out like that, but whoever scores first will win this. It was that tight, there was minimal between the two sides. We've given everything, they've scored, we've equalised, and then I actually fancied it at that point because we seem to have the impetus. But again, we've switched off, we've allowed a cheap cross to come in, their bloke scored a good goal, 2-1, and it's a different game altogether. I don't think we really created enough after that to get back in it.
Dave, you alluded to off camera that you was pleased in general with the chances we created, but we didn't. When we did get into good areas, we didn't tend to get a decent clean strike away, did we?
No, I felt that the difference, with the sides today, or in terms of, because obviously it's a complete difference in styles. We changed our shape today to counter a little bit what they did, and I thought for the majority of the game it worked perfect. And I just felt all the time that when it came to a little bit of quality around the edge of the box, it was us. And we created, in the first half, probably 3, 4, 5 chances. Keeper's made a great save at George's feet. Rio's good. We've put Rio in both times. Look, he's on his left foot. He hasn't got. And this is the thing that happened today. I don't think we got enough purchasing on our attempts. It was 2 from Rio, 1 from Tom Coles. Tom's free on the left-hand side, and he's wafted it over the bar. And their chances that last season Tom scores, and when it's running your way, we're sticking them in the back of the net. Second half again, Alex gets one early, he gets no proper connection with it.
Do you think we were rushing them a little bit just because of the type of game? It was quite a physical game.
Maybe, but the thing is, I mean, the answer is, I don't think we were rushing them. I just don't think we didn't get enough care. The one in the second half to George, his first touch is brilliant. He's in. He just got the keeper. He could probably had another touch, but he's not connected with it. And it's just, it kind of, at this present stage, it's our undoing. We can keep saying we switched off at the back, and we did. On certainly the second goal, which was cheap, great finish, but ball should never have got to him in the first place. But at the same time, we're having enough opportunities other end. If we take 25% of our chances today, we've won the game. That's the amount of chances we've had. So we know what they are. They're a decent side, or they're decent for what they do. They'll eventually be a step 3 side at some stage, whether it be this year or next year, because the players that he's bringing in, they're bringing in player after player. We're a different club, but I'm not looking to change anything we do. We've just been, we've got 2 players out there today playing with injuries that saw 90 minutes out. We have to rest them all week now to get something out of them again on Saturday. So we're climbing a bit of a hill at the moment, and a little bit of fortune. Get the 2 boys fully fit, and they're massive players for us, and we probably start to change games around them. We get young Weddy back next week, so it starts to change. I spoke to Michael Fisher yesterday. He's 2 weeks away from his first game. Aim is give us that date for him. So all of a sudden you start to change, and you get those bits back in the team. But I was pleased. I'm devastated we've lost. Just because of that one opportunity goes in our box, and it's almost it felt like it was a double header almost to me. And look at Nessers and our net today. We've had them opportunities. Tom Coles just at the back post. Honestly, Tom Coles, Christ, he was scoring goals from the halfway line with his left foot previously. So he can do it. Or maybe you might say Tom snatched it. Is Bailey getting rushed? I don't think so. You know, maybe in their heads they are. I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of that, and they just need to tuck one away. But like I say, we're standing here, and I'm still positive. The side's a good side, and you know, it will turn in our favour soon. At this present stage, any minute mistake we make, we get punished. We are forcing errors from the opposition. We're not punishing them. That'll change. That's how I feel.
Skip. Obviously,
Nothing else to say, is it?
we had a goal disallowed in the first half, right at the end for Bondi. How did you see that?
Well, it's right over the other side. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? I couldn't see much wrong with it, but then I've got a long distance away and I've got my green goggles on. But you could tell by
So
players.
there's no foul then.
Well, you're looking at Bondi's reaction. He's not happy. 1 or 2 players aren't happy. They look quite happy with it. Again, so it's one of them. I mean, they've had a goal disallowed, and I'm actually saying to Dave, what's up with that one? Because I think apparently he's gone in high and he's kicked Dan. So again, I couldn't see much wrong with that one. So, yeah, referees called both. It sort of equalled itself out. But I haven't seen much wrong with it. It was quite funny, really, because there was quite a lot of pushing going on. He was giving nothing, and then he was giving soft ones. So it wasn't.
There was a little bit of inconsistency in some.
A little bit. I mean, to be fair, he's left it overall fine, by the way. So that's no excuse. I thought he's done fine. But there was just 1 or 2. Every time we had a throw and launch it down the line, we got pushed off the ball and he carried on. But yeah, it's one of them. One of those. I thought Bondi he's worked his socks off today. Bondi. He's worked really hard, and the shape we've played has probably isolated him at times, but he's still worked hard. So I've got no qualms with that at all. He's done well.
Dave, no Pemi today. What can you tell us about that?
So Pemi's having a trial at Peterborough at this present stage, with a view to them signing him on pro forms in January, once the window opens up. We have, as a club, given permission to use him in their 21 games, which obviously takes him away from us. But it's about a young lad progressing, you know. So we're only too happy to do that. As you know, I asked you to do it, and you're with the same view. You know, this club's set up for these youngsters to come to the club, and we give them a platform. He's been fabulous, you know. As a kid who's
It's obviously a big blow for us to lose a player who scored 12 and 12 for us, but obviously we're massively delighted that he's been given an opportunity, especially as I say for you personally. That's another feather in your cap. That's the second player that's sort of come through you as a manager that's potentially going to go on into the program.
Yeah, and I've said it before. Look, as a football club, to come to this club, if you're a young lad, or you've just been released by a club, or we've got 17, 18 and 19 year olds playing in the first team at the moment. We're a good club to come to. You've got two fellas like us, you know, at our age, who are not really controversial. We look after them, we put them in a good place, and you've got pro licence and A licence coaches for the training, so they're getting the full package. And I think Comage have seen that with how we're dealing with Dan. Steamage in the past have used us. MK Dons have used us. You know, and we're a nice club for these teams to put players with us and see how they go. And with young Pemi, you know, we played Kempston last year. He came on a sub in one of the games, and he got about 10, 15, and in that period he looked very good. Me and Skip, we were due to play Kempston in the semi-final of the Beds County Cup. We went and watched them play Hadley, and Kempston at the time was struggling, and Hadley were playing well. And on the day, Pemi they could barely lay a glove on him. He was that good. And it's quite a strange thing, because the following week we played him in midweek, and I stood and gave a team talk on Pemi, and we walked out and he wasn't starting, and it's like it kind of threw us, didn't it? You know, how he wasn't, I don't know. We feared him, but obviously from that point we were quite keen that we got in touch with him at the end of the season, so we got his number, I rung him up, and he literally said yes straight away. He said, no, I want to come. And again, say we've looked after him, and if he gets this contract, which I believe he will, it's a great fit for us. It's a feather in our cap, not just mine. It's as the club, you know. Let these youngsters come to us. You know, we can't do what 99% of the clubs do. We can't go and sign a player for a lump of money. It's not what we can't afford to do it, and it's not what we do. But if you're a young kid at this present stage and you go into clubs and you're getting on the bench and getting 10 minutes and you're a good footballer, this is a club to play for. This is the club to come along. You know, you can express yourself with us as he did. We got him playing both ways. You know, that's the one thing that Barry Fry, who's watching him, spoke to me about. You know, the fact that he plays both ways, and that's what we're trying to do. And if whether it be a midfield player, like with Dan, a centre half, Weddy that's been playing a centre half, who's obviously 19 now, 20 possibly coming up 20. We're giving them a platform. They're playing, and they get in our side. You know, we don't go and pick a 30-year-old over them. It's not what we do. It's not no disrespect to any 30-year-olds, but we really, you know, half the time we can't afford a 30-year-old, so it's one of those. But we're giving these boys a chance, and Weddy stayed with us. Rio at the moment, I thought he was outstanding today. I don't know if he got man of the match for us, but if Rio got it, I couldn't have complained. I thought he was outstanding. So, you know, he's enjoying his football. That's all we can do. Put him in a position. We'll be fine as a football club, as we always will be. And as I say, with Pemi, you know, as far as I'm concerned, he'll get this deal, and if he does, absolutely brilliant, because we feel we get another bond with Peterborough, and then they'll be in a position, having spoke to their head of their youth there, they'll look to use us. That's all we want.
Enjoy your evening, chaps.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.